Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So today I'm here to share with you some universities in the USA that do not require the English language proficiency. I mean, it's not compulsory. They made it optional for you to submit your English language proficiency test when applying to study at this university. So I have like 6 of them. I took my time to make research and to bring this to your table. So please do well to follow through to this video to know about these universities and how you can go ahead to make your application. All right, so if you are looking for a way, I know many people have been looking for ways to get in touch with me, to assist them with 1 or 2 things. I'm happy to let you know that you can now book a consultation with me. If you check the description box below this video, you will see a link that will direct you to where you can book a consultation service with me. All right, different services, you will see it there. Just book the one that applies to you, and I will get in touch with you as soon as you do that. All right, also let me inform you that if you are looking at earning at least $1,000 a month, that's at least minimum of $1,000 a month, okay, you should consider publishing. All right, I'm a KDP publisher, and it's been close to a year now. I've been earning money from Amazon. Has been paying me directly into my bank account for having books uploaded on Amazon. All right, these are not my books. I bought public domain books and I published them on Amazon. All right, so I bought mine from a vendor. All right, so I'll share this with you as well. You can find the links to these books in my description box. You can buy any pack that you can afford, and like I said, you can always upgrade at a later stage. So but if you are looking at making that 1,000 at least in a month, you should consider buying the 300 pack of books. All right, once you buy that 300 packs of books and you're able to upload them and they are live on Amazon, you can be guaranteed to make at least 1,000 for a start, and then it goes on and on. All right, and this is a passive income. All right, it's a passive income. You earn over the years. Just get your book there, and every month you just get alerts. So that's what I've been enjoying, and I also share this with you. So if you are interested, don't waste time. Click on the description box and buy your pack. And when you buy your pack, please send me an email. I want to add you to our Telegram group where we share different ideas, ask questions, celebrate each other monthly, and so on. So send me an email once you buy your own pack of manuscripts. All right, so let's kickstart with today's video. So like I said, I want to give you some list of universities that accept other language proficiency tests apart from IELTS, or that even made English language proficiency exam or test optional at the point of you applying to these universities. So it took time because I had to make a lot of research. So all you can do to support me is to please like this video. Support me by liking. All right, please share with people that are looking forward to studying the USA and are considering not using any English language exam, or not. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Forgive me, my mind just went off now. So if you are looking at this kind of universities, then I have 6 of them listed that I'll just go through with you briefly. And there are different degrees, there are different programs they offer, including law. I remember somebody was asking me about the law programs in the USA. Like, do I know some universities in the USA that offers law but they do not require IELTS? but maybe they can, accept Duolingo. If you are that person and you are watching now, please keep watching. This video is also for you and for every other person that wants to study in the USA but does not want to, write IELTS. Okay, or maybe you have Duolingo as, another option, of IELTS. So this video is for you. So let's move to the first one briefly. It's 6 of them, like I told you. So I will share my screen with you now, and then we'll move forward. You're sorry for the blackout. Can you see my screen? Oh my god, sorry. sorry. Let's I'm still with you. Can you see my screen now? I apologize for that blackout. I apologize. Now that my screen is up. So the first university is Loyola University, Chicago. Although it says undergraduate admission here, but it's for both. All right, I can't go through both graduates and undergraduate at the same time. It will be time consuming. But note that these requirements are for both. Everything I will be showing you now, for these universities are for both undergrad and postgrad. Take note of that. So I can also leave these links in the description box for you to read, but the main focus here is to look at the section where it's the list of documents, or a list of documents that is required for you to process this admission is being listed. But just to mention that you can also contact this university. Can you see on the screen? You can use the phone number, or you can use this email address to contact them if you have any question. So when submitting your application, can you see you can use their free online application? Okay, I think this is for those that are coming in newly. All right, this common app is recommended for students who are applying to several common app schools. All right, maybe you have several schools you want to apply to at the same time. You can use this common app. I hope that is clear. Let's just move to the section that says test score. Can you see number 4? Let me just be sure that my screen is still very much up. Yes. Can you see number 4 where it says test scores? It says Loyola has a test optional. Can you see that? Optional admission policy. So the test score is optional. All right, students may still choose to submit. You can submit your SAT, your ACT score, it will still be considered, but it's optional. As you can see here, you can read more. The link will be in the description box. Then looking at number 5, some applicants may be asked to submit English proficiency scores, TOEFL, IELTS, Pearson test of English, and Duolingo English test results are accepted. So if you don't have IELTS, maybe you have this, you have the Duolingo, you can still use it. But like we read in number 4, it is optional. But if you have any of this, it's still a plus. It will still be considered with your application if you submit your application. I hope that is clear. That's everything I want you to know, on this page. If you have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section. I'll be there reading. All right, let's move to the second one. The second one is the University, of sorry, it just escaped my mind now. UIC. Let me see the full meaning again. I'm so sorry, my mind is just all over the place today, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's see. I want to remember the name. Please forgive me. Let me let me be sure, so you know what I'm talking about. So UIC, yes, I remember now. It's the University of Illinois at Chicago. The Illinois is ILLINOIS, guys. I don't know if I'm calling it correctly. Forgive me. And I want to apologize for the noise coming from outside. I hope I'm audible enough. I hope you can hear me. Please just accept this video like this today. All right. So it's University of Illinois at Chicago. So that's the name of the university that we are on now, the number 2 university. So I'm back to my screen. All right, let's just move a little bit up. So this is also the site or the section where it says international requirements. Can you see that on your screen? So let's move to where it talks about your IELTS, your English language test. So I saw something. Okay, it says here all inquiries about program required materials. Can you see where I am? This paragraph: GRE, GMAT, personal statement letters, and so on and so forth should be sent to your desired academic program. So every inquiries about all these things, you have to send it to your department. All right, when you are applying, before you can see your program, you have to go to your department. There you will see the contact button where you can contact your department. So if you want to find out if you need English language proficiency for this particular university, you have to check by can you see my screen? You have to put in your country here and say view details. It will bring it out for you. Let's read. To say, it says, I'm here. Can you see this place? It says to find credential guidelines, degree qualifications, and English proficiency requirements based on the country or territory in which you studied. Please select the country or territory from the drop down below. So depending on which country you've had maybe your first degree, if you're a postgraduate student, or if you're if you are undergraduate student, you've not had any degree yet. If it's your SSC, your WAEC, your NECO, whatever, you should also specify which country you took the exam from. That's what this grammar is talking about here. I hope you are getting my point. So what you have to do is, let me just give a country as an example. Let me put Nigeria here. All right, and let's see, because I think I think some of my viewers, if not most of them, are from Nigeria or African countries. Let me just say African countries. So can you see, I just type in Nigeria. So once you type in the country where you had your SSC or your first degree from, you now say view details. Can you see to your right? You say view details, and then let's wait. All right, can you see it brought all this information out? It says English proficiency required. No. Can you see? If you're in Nigeria and you are looking at me or you are watching me now, is for this particular university, it says you don't need English language proficiency. All right, if you have it already, don't worry, still put it when you are applying, but it's not compulsory, it's not required. Okay, let's just look at South Africa. You can just type in your the country you had that degree or that SSC or anything from to search. All right, so I just type in South Africa and let's search for South Africa. Can you see English proficiency required? It says yes. For if you're in South Africa, you need it. So but it's not for all countries. So that's why I said type in your country to see if you require it or not. I hope that is clear. Okay, so let's move to the second one, the third one rather. This is the third one, is Pepperdine University. Pepperdine University, and this is for international section as well. All right, so let's just move directly. Don't worry, this link will be there. This purpose of this video is to show you if you need English language proficiency or not. So that's why I'm just going through it briefly. So here we are. Can you see step 3 here? It says submit official SATI or ACT scores. Can you see optional in front of it? I hope my screen is still up and you are seeing me. Number 3, can you see number 3 where it says optional? It is optional. Submitting of this is optional. All right, submitting your proof of English is optional. Can you see it here as well? English proficiency supplement, optional. You can check each program, to be sure as well. The program you want to apply for, check them to be sure as well. Use the contact me button to contact your department to ask questions too, before submitting your application. I hope that is clear. That's Purdue University, also in the USA. All right, you can see the details of when to apply if you are interested in applying. January intake. Can you see the deadline? November 15th is the deadline. For fall, which is in August, January 10 next year is the deadline. All right, that's when decision is sent. Sorry, forgive me. The deadline is on top. Application deadline is on top. This one is passed for January, is passed already. But this one for fall, which is in August, is November 1. That's the deadline. You can still apply for this if you are interested. Then regular decision, this one deadline is January 15 if you are interested in applying to this school. So you should do that as soon as possible. All right, please note that I'm also talking to the postgraduate students, postgraduate and undergraduate. I can't go to both at the same time. That's why I'm just using this. Note that even for postgraduate students, once you have your first degree in an English language speaking school or university, a letter from there to show that your degree was taught in English will suffice. All right, you don't need to provide an English language proficiency documentation or document. I hope that is clear. For graduates, it's way easy for graduates, because once you are taught in English in your first degree, it's way easy for you. You don't need to provide any language proficiency test. Let's move to the fourth one. All right, this is University of UC Davis graduate. This is okay. I'm using graduate school for example, as an example for this, looking at the international applicants. All right, it's University of California. It's also in USA. This university is the University of California, and this is the international applicants page. Can you see that? Also, let's move to where it talks about the I see something here. Let's read from here. Can you see where I've highlighted? Some programs have additional requirements such as graduate record examination scores, example of written work or resume. Some programs have earlier deadlines, and so on and so forth. Let's just move a little bit forward. Okay, here we have English language requirements. I hope you can see my screen where it says English language requirements. Applicants must submit official TOEFL or IELTS examination scores unless, can you see the clause? Unless they have earned or will be earning a bachelor's, master's, or a doctoral degree from either a regional accredited US college or university, a foreign college, and so on. Read this. So if you are studying in this university, then you don't need it, because this is a recognized university in the US. So if you will be earning your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, your doctoral degree, you don't need to provide it. I hope that is clear. So you can still take your time to read through this. It's in the comments, in the description box. Click on it. Okay, click on it and read. So I've highlighted this for you already. Some will require other, you see, not all of it says or. There are different options. For some of you that will need it, that will need to provide your English language test, is not compulsory. They will not make IELTS compulsory. They will give you options. It might be Duolingo, it might be TOEFL. So please just explore by your programs. I hope that is clear. All right, you can still use the contact us button here. Can you see? Contact us button to ask your questions if anything is not clear. Maybe after reading through this and you're still not sure, that okay, let me just be sure before I put in my application that, you know, this is not mandatory. You can use this contact us and speak to them, speak to the university. All right, so let's move to the second to the last one. All right, this is Syracuse University, or we can say Syracuse University. Is also in the USA. All right, can you see my screen? Let me just be double sure. Yes, my screen is live. This is also for international. Don't worry about the undergraduates that is there. It applies to both graduates and undergraduates. If you want to see for graduates, just go back here. Can you see where my cursor is at the top left? International admissions, and when you get there, click on the postgraduate requirement section. All right, and you read. So when you want to apply, this is where you begin your application to this university. These are the credentials you need. All right, read through it. All right, it's also in the graduate section. Read through it. This is the English proficiency. Why am I always calling this incorrectly? English proficiency. All right, so it says Syracuse University rigorous academic environment challenges students to take on opportunities to transform, lead, and innovate wherever our students are, in the classroom, lab, or internships. The expectation is students must be proficient in English language. All right, you must be proficient in English language. They are particular about that. You cannot want to go to university, an English language speaking university now to study, and you don't understand English. You know, it doesn't even make sense. Okay, so let's look at the waiver, or let's look at the required exam. Well, let's start here. The English proficiency exam requirement may be waived in certain situations at the discretion of the admission committee. Your supporting documents will be reviewed to determine qualifications for a waiver. All right, so it might be waived for you at this university, this Syracuse University, depending on your documents. If you are taught in an English language speaking university, all right, if you finished or graduated from an English language speaking university, you might be, and this requirement might be waived for you. That's what it's saying. All right, please take your time to read through all this. I won't be able to read through all this. Let's just go directly. Okay, required exams. The following English language proficiency exams are accepted by Syracuse University. These are the required. Can you see all the required exams? Can you see it's not only IELTS? For you, for all those people asking me if USA accepts other English language proficiency. All right, can you see the list on your screen? Duolingo is there. Can you see? Can you see that? All right, so it says English proficiency exam score report must be sent directly to the university from the testing service. So take note of that when you are sending. You know, it does, if they did not agree to waive it for you, maybe the document you provided does not suffice enough for them to waive it for you, then you have to provide one of these, and then it must be sent by the testing service to the university directly, not you sending to them. All right, so preferred TOEFL, IELTS, Cambridge, and Duolingo scores. Can you see the preferred scores? This is even low, very, very low for IELTS. Very, very low, very low. All right, this is depending on your college. Now, you know, we have different departments and colleges in this university. All right, so just take your time to go through all of this as well, And when you are ready, please do the needful. The last university of today is the University of what's the name of this university again? USC. Let's just see. USC, University of sorry guys, I've made so many research today that I can't even remember some of these the names of these universities, but I still have to get it for you. So let me find a way to do that. Let me find my way around it again. Forgive me. So USC is University of Southern California. University of Southern California. That's the name of the university. Let me share my screen again. Southern California. That's the name of the university. All right. So let's just go straight. We are running out of time. Let's go straight to the section where it talks about the English language proficiency. All right. Can you see number 2 here? It says official test scores. Can you see it's optional here? Let's just click it. It's clickable. It will drop down. Let's read. It says, for students who submit test scores, UIC records the highest score from tests taken more than once. All right, because it is optional. But if you also have these test scores, can you see the recommended one? SAT and ACT exams. If you have any of these, all right, still use them to apply. It will be considered as well. Then if you have them, look at, or you don't have rather, look at the test optional policy here. This link is clickable. Can you see my cursor? This link is clickable. Test optional policy. Read here to know more about the policy, about if you have about this optional, this test optional thing. All right, I hope that is clear. So those are the 6 universities I have for you today. All right, those are all of them. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comment section. I'll be there to answer your questions. But don't forget that you want to book a consultation with me. The link is there in the description box. Once you book, I will get in touch with you. All right, so let me just list briefly these universities once again, so you are aware of what I'm talking about. So I talked about University of Southern California, I talked about Syracuse University, I talked about University of California, Davis. All right, I also talked about University of Illinois at Chicago. Then I talked about Pepperdine University, and then lastly I talked about Loyola University, Chicago. All right, I hope that is clear. Thank you so much for joining my channel today. I'll see you again tomorrow with another exciting opportunity. Don't miss out. God bless you, and I'll see you. Bye.